Hi, this is Matthias here from Windsor.ai, and today I'll show you how you sync Search Console data into BigQuery. Before you start, please make sure that you have admin access to a BigQuery instance and that you have access to a Search Console property. So once you have that, head to onboard.windsor.ai, look for Search Console, click Grant Access. Then you'll be prompted to authenticate and then redirected back here. And then your Search Console properties will appear here. Then you click on Preview and Destination. And then in here, you will have the preview where the data shows. Now I select Search Console here. Now I would like to customize the query. So now it's time to select the fields or the metrics and dimensions you would like to have available in BigQuery. So I'm going to add page as a dimension, and then I click Get Data, and now I have the following dimensions here. I have the page, clicks, the page property, the clicks, date, and the page itself. This is the preview, so I see the data, and this is the data we'll be moving to BigQuery now. Then here, I click on BigQuery, and now here you see I have a couple of uploads already, but in your case that section here will be empty. You simply click on Add Destination Task, and then you'll be prompted to add your information here. Now, before you do that the first time, you need to add this BQ upload at Windsor-AI BigQuery IAM.G service account in your IAM and admin console and give it the rights stated here. Once this is done, you can then proceed with adding the sync. Now here you see this is the URL of the data with the fields we have selected. Now give it a task name. So I'll call it dummy search console upload. And I also want to have the table name be the same. So I'll copy that over here. Now first thing here, I'll need to enter the project ID, which I can find in here. It's Windsor-AI. Then I have the BigQuery dataset ID, which is Pied Piper, which is the one after the dot. And that's the BigQuery information. Now I will also need to add this data into Cloud Storage bucket. What I do here is I prepared a demo bucket called Marketing Data Pied Piper. Paste that over here. And then I have a folder in here called Demo Time, where the data is also uploaded. So add demo time here. Now I'll need to select the schedule here. That's in UTC. Very important. UTC is the time zone here. Select 5 AM UTC. And then I click Save. And then the data will arrive in BigQuery. And now the upload turned green. So it's okay. So when I go into BigQuery here, I should then see a dummy Search Console table. So you can see here, it inserted the same metrics and dimensions like we have selected over here. So now you probably repeat this process for every combination of metric and dimensions you'd like to export. For example, pages with clicks, countries with clicks, search terms, and so on. And what you can also do is you can set up a backfill. So you'd say you want to get a year worth of data. You simply select a year here and then click Save. And then data for 1 year is exported. Now, every day at 5 AM, you will get fresh data synced into BigQuery. Thanks very much for watching and enjoy working with our connectors.